Hello students, welcome to Alpha Online Education. Today's our topic name is correction of errors in sentences. Our topic name is correction of errors in sentences. It is the 12th question in our first year grammar. It is the 12th question in our first year grammar. Okay? It consists of 4 marks. In the examination, you will be asked 6 questions from this topic. Okay? You need to attempt only 4 questions. Okay? 2 questions per choice. You need to attempt only 4 questions. Each question carries 1 mark. Okay? 4 ones are 4 marks. Okay? Correction of errors in sentences. From this topic, you have total 146 sentences in your first year textbook. In the previous class, in the part 1, we have learnt 25 sentences. Okay? 25 sentences. This is the part 2. Okay? Today, in this class, we shall discuss the remaining sentences. Okay, students? See here. One of, each of, either of, neither of, none of, etc. are always followed by a plural noun or pronoun. Okay? When they are taken as the subject of a sentence, they are followed by a singular verb. Understand? One of, each of, either of, neither of, none of. ఇలా సెంటెన్స్ వీటితో స్టార్ట్ అయినప్పుడు తప్పనిసరిగా మనకు ప్లూరల్ నౌన్ కానీ ప్లూరల్ ప్రొనౌన్ కానీ ఉంటుంది. అర్థమైందా? ఓకేనా? వన్ ఆఫ్, ఈచ్ ఆఫ్, ఐదర్ ఆఫ్, నైదర్ ఆఫ్, నన్ ఆఫ్ వచ్చినప్పుడు దాని తర్వాత వచ్చే సబ్జెక్ట్ అనేది ప్రొనౌన్ అనేది ఎలా ఉంటుందంటే మనకు ఖచ్చితంగా ఫ్లూరల్లో ఉండాల్సి వస్తుంది. నెక్స్ట్ దాని తర్వాత వచ్చే వర్బ్ అనేది ఖచ్చితంగా సింగులర్లో ఉండాలి. అర్థమైందా? వన్ ఆఫ్, ఈచ్ ఆఫ్, ఐదర్ ఆఫ్, నైదర్ ఆఫ్, నన్ ఆఫ్ అనే వాటితో సెంటెన్స్ స్టార్ట్ అయినప్పుడు దాని తర్వాత వచ్చే నౌన్ అనేది కానీ ప్రొనౌన్ కానీ ఖచ్చితంగా ఫ్లూరల్ ఉండాలి. దాని తర్వాత వచ్చే హెల్పింగ్ వర్బ్ కానీ వర్బ్ అనేది సింగులర్లో ఉండాలి అని చెప్తున్నాం. Okay? Here given the example. See here. One of my classmates are a doctor. One of my classmates are a doctor. Here, one of given after one of my classmates. It is a noun. The noun here given in plural. Okay? After noun here given verb. The verb is in plural. The verb is in plural. This is the object. Okay? What is given here? After one of, each of, either of, neither of, none of. The noun or pronoun always should be in plural. So it is okay. After noun, the verb should be in singular, but here given in plural. So it is the wrong sentence. In the examination also, you can see underline. Okay? The underline indicates you. It is the correction. It is the error. So when you see the underline, you can easily find out it is the error. So you should modify the entire sentence. Okay, so when you see the underline, please correct the error. After correcting, you should write again the entire sentence like this. Okay, I write here, one of my classmates is a doctor. One of my classmates is a doctor. Here one of వచ్చింది, one of తర్వాత వచ్చినటువంటి నౌన్ గాని ప్రొనౌన్ గాని పైన ఫ్లూరల్ లో ఉండాలి. సో ఇక్కడ ఫ్లూరల్ ఉంది, దాని తర్వాత వచ్చే వర్బ్ అనేది ఇక్కడ సింగులర్ లో ఉండాలి. ఇక్కడ ఫ్లూరల్ వచ్చింది కాబట్టి ఇట్ ఇస్ నాట్. సో దాని ఏమిటో నేను సింగులర్ లో మార్చాను. ఓకేనా? సో దాని తర్వాత యాజ్ ఇట్ ఇస్ ఉంటుంది. మనకి ఎక్కడైతే అండర్లైన్ ఉంటుందో ఆ అండర్లైన్ ఉన్న చోటనే సెంటెన్స్ మార్చి మొత్తం సెంటెన్స్ మళ్ళీ రాయాలి. అప్పుడు మాత్రమే మనకు మార్క్ ఇవ్వబడుతుంది. ఓకే, మనకి ఎగ్జామినేషన్ లో 6 క్వశ్చన్స్ ఇవ్వబడ్డాయి. మనము ఓన్లీ 4 క్వశ్చన్స్ కి కరెక్షన్స్ అనేటివి సెట్ చేసి బట్టి మళ్ళీ రాస్తే మనకు మార్క్స్ ఇవ్వబడుతుంది, 4 మార్క్స్. ఓకే స్టూడెంట్స్, the remaining sentences I will be explain you now. Okay, see the textbooks, the page number 216. See the textbooks, the page number 216. The 26th one completed now. Okay, see the 27th one. Neither of the girls are absent. Neither of the girls are absent. So in the brackets here written W. W means wrong. Okay, what is the right sentence? What is wrong here? R is error. Here given underline also. You can see underline under R. So R means, underline means it is the error. So neither of the girls are absent means neither of the girls are absent. What is the meaning of this sentence? అంటే ఏ ఒక్క అమ్మాయి కూడా ఆబ్సెంట్ కాలేదు. ఓకే, ఏ ఒక్క అమ్మాయి కూడా ఆబ్సెంట్ కాలేదు. నెగిటివ్ అనమాట సెంటెన్స్. సో మనకు ఐదర్ కానీ ఓకేనా, ఐదర్ కానీ వన్ ఆఫ్ కానీ ఈచ్ ఆఫ్ కానీ వచ్చినప్పుడు దాని తర్వాత వచ్చే నౌన్ కానీ ప్రొనౌన్ కానీ ఎప్పుడైనా ఫ్లూరల్ లో ఉండాలి. దాని తర్వాత వచ్చే వర్బ్ అనేది ఎలా ఉండాలి? సింగులర్ లో ఉండాలి. మరి ఇక్కడ మనకి ఏమి ఇచ్చారు? ఆర్ మీన్స్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఏ ఫ్లూరల్ వర్బ్. సో ఇట్ ఈస్ ద రాంగ్. సో మరి కరెక్ట్ సెంటెన్స్ ఏంటి? నైదర్ ఆఫ్ ద గర్ల్స్ ఈజ్ ఆబ్సెంట్. Neither of the girls is absent. It is the right sentence. Okay, in the brackets we can see R. R means right. Okay, examination లో మనకు ఇలా రాంగ్ సెంటెన్స్ వచ్చినప్పుడు దాన్ని కరెక్షన్ చేసి ఆ ఎర్రర్ని కరెక్షన్ చేసి మళ్ళీ ఇలా రాయాల్సి ఉంటుంది. ఓకే, అండర్స్టాండ్? నెక్స్ట్ వన్, 28th one. One should look after her parents. One should look after her parents. Where is the underline? Underline. We can see the underline under her. So it is the error. So the right answer is one should look after one's parents. One should look after one's parents. In the answer, you should not write underline again. Okay, just to simply you need to write the answer only. You don't write underline in the answer. Okay, one should look after one's parents. What is the meaning of this sentence? One should look after one's parents means ప్రతి ఒక్కరూ వాళ్ళ యొక్క తల్లిదండ్రుల యొక్క ఆలపాలను చూసుకోవాలి, వాళ్ళని జాగ్రత్తగా చూసుకోవాలి. నెక్స్ట్ 29th one. Every man are responsible for this situation. Every man are responsible for this situation. Okay, here given underline under men are. So it is the error. So it is the error. మరి దీనికి ఆన్సర్ ఏంది? ఎవ్రీ మ్యాన్ ఈజ్ రెస్పాన్సిబుల్ ఫర్ దిస్ సిచ్యువేషన్. ఎవ్రీ మ్యాన్ ఈజ్ రెస్పాన్సిబుల్ ఫర్ దిస్ సిచ్యువేషన్. ఇట్ ఈస్ ద right answer. Okay. Next, neither Parimala nor Netaji are interested in politics. Neither Parimala nor Netaji are interested in politics. What is the meaning of this sentence? Neither nor always used in negative. Okay, negative sentences. Neither Parimala nor Netaji are interested in politics. అంటే పరిమళ కానీ నేతాజీ కానీ పాలిటిక్స్ అంటే ఏమాత్రం ఇంట్రెస్ట్ లేదు. సో ఇట్ ఈస్ ద రాంగ్ సెంటెన్స్. వాట్ ఈస్ ద రైట్ ఆన్సర్? Neither Parimala nor Netaji is interested in politics. Neither Parimala nor Netaji is interested in politics. Okay? In the question, the underline, we can see underline under are. So it is the wrong. So it is always should be in singular. So we need to write is. Next, 31. Is the both hands are paralyzed? Is the both hands are paralyzed? Where is the underline? The underline is under his bone. So it is the error. So our answer is both his hands are paralyzed. ఎలా చెప్పాలంట? Both his hands are paralyzed. అంటే అతని యొక్క రెండు చేతులకు పక్షవాతం వచ్చింది. ఓకే. నెక్స్ట్ 32. The principal and the chairman has attended the program. The principal and the chairman has attended the program. Okay. Where is the underline? The underline is under has. So it is the error. What is the meaning of this sentence? The principal and the chairman. The principal and the chairman అంటే ఇద్దరు ఒకేనా లేకపోతే ఇద్దరు వేరువేరా? The principal and the chairman అంటే ఇద్దరు వేరువేరు వ్యక్తులు. The principal and chairman అంటే the principal and chairman అంటే ఒకటే వ్యక్తి ప్రిన్సిపల్ అతనే చైర్మన్. అప్పుడు ఒకటే దా ఇవ్వబడుతుంది, ఒకటే వ్యక్తి అన్నప్పుడు. ఇక్కడ రెండు దాలు వచ్చింది చూడండి. ప్రిన్సిపల్ కంటే ముందు దా వచ్చింది, నెక్స్ట్ చైర్మన్ కంటే ముందు దా వచ్చింది. ఇట్ మీన్స్ there are two persons are there. Okay, they are separate, they are two. Okay, the principal and the chairman మరి ఇద్దరు వేరు వేరు వ్యక్తులు అయినప్పుడు హెల్పింగ్ వర్క్ కూడా మనకి ఇక్కడ ప్లూరల్ ఉండాలి. బట్ హియర్ గివెన్ సింగులర్ హెల్పింగ్ వర్క్ in the question, so it is the error. So we need to write plural helping verb. So it is the sentence is in present perfect tense. So in the present perfect tense, the plural helping verb is have. So we need to write have. Okay, see the answer. The principal and the chairman have attended the program. The principal and the chairman have attended the program. It is the right sentence. Okay, next one. Each of them were given a gift. Each of them were given a gift. What is the meaning of the sentence? Each of them were given a gift అంటే వారిలో ప్రతి ఒక్కరికి గిఫ్ట్ ఇవ్వబడింది. సో here given underline under verb. So it is the error. So each of them అంటే వాళ్ళ ప్రతి ఒక్కరికి అంటే అదేంటి it is a singular. So but here given plural helping verb. So we should write singular helping verb. First of all, we should identify the sentence. We should identify the tense of the sentence. So it is in past tense. It is in past tense. In the past tense, there are two helping verbs are there. For the singular purpose, was. For the plural purpose, were. So we should write each of them was given a gift. Each of them was given a gift. Each of them was given a gift is the right sentence. Okay. Next, students must avail of the opportunities. Students must avail of the opportunities. We can see the underline under avail of the opportunities. Avail of the opportunities. It is the error in this sentence. Okay. The right answer is students must avail themselves of the opportunities. Is the right answer. అంటే స్టూడెంట్స్ వాళ్ళకు వచ్చినటువంటి అవకాశాలని అందిపుచ్చుకోవాలి. ఓకేనా? నెక్స్ట్ వన్, హిజ్ all family members are employed. His all family members are employed. Okay, where is the underline? Is the all family member. So it is the wrong way. So what is the right way? All the members of his family are employed. Okay, ela cheppalanta sentence ni all the members of his family are employed అని చెప్పాలి. So it is the right sentence. Next, all Indians must respect each other. All Indians must respect each other. Where is the underline? Each other. Under each other. It is the error. It is the error in this sentence. So what is the answer? All Indians must respect one another. Okay na? ఇక్కడ ఆల్ ఇండియన్స్ అంటే ఎక్కువ మంది ఫ్లూరల్ లో చెప్పాల్సి వచ్చినప్పుడు ఎప్పుడైనా సరే ఈచ్ అదర్ అనేది చెప్పొద్దు. ఇద్దరు మాత్రమే ఉంటే ఈచ్ అదర్ చెప్పాలి. మోర్ దాన్ టూ ఉంటే అప్పుడు ఏం చెప్పాలి? వన్ అనదర్ అని చెప్పాలి. వన్ అనదర్. ఆల్ ఇండియన్స్ మస్ట్ రెస్పెక్ట్ వన్ అనదర్. సో ఇట్ ఈస్ ద రైట్ ఆన్సర్. ఓకే. నెక్స్ట్, yourself are responsible for your future. Yourself are responsible for your future. Okay. మరి yourself అనేది ఇక్కడ మనకు సబ్జెక్ట్ ప్లేస్ లో ఇచ్చారు. ఓకేనా? సో మరి అలా ఇవ్వద్దు. వాట్ ఈస్ ద రైట్ వే? యు ఆర్ రెస్పాన్సిబుల్ ఫర్ యువర్ ఫ్యూచర్. నీ యొక్క ఫ్యూచర్ కు నీవు మాత్రమే బాధ్యుడివి. ఓకే. నెక్స్ట్ వన్, 38. There are no less than 10 employed persons in their village. Okay, we can see the underline under no less than and persons. Okay na? మనకు ఇవి ఎర్రర్స్ అన్నమాట సెంటెన్స్ లో. These two are the errors in this sentence. So it is wrong way. So what is the answer? There are no fewer than 10 employed person in their village. Okay, there are no fewer than 10 employed persons in their village. What is the meaning of the sentence in Telugu? There are no fewer less than 10 employed person in their village అంటే ఆ గ్రామంలో 10 మంది ఉద్యోగస్తులకు మించి లేరు. ఓకే. నెక్స్ట్, he and me are brothers. Okay, where is the underline? The underline is under me. Okay, the underline indicates you the error of the sentence. So he and me are brothers. So he and me, ఇక్కడ మీ అనొద్దండి, ఎందుకంటే ఇది సబ్జెక్ట్ ప్లేస్ లో మీ రావద్దు. Me should be always in object place. So what is the pronoun should be in subject place? I. So he and I are brothers. It is the right answer. Okay, in the answer you should not write underline again. Okay, find it. Next one. She is more shorter than her brother. She is more shorter than her brother. Okay, these errors from adjectives. Okay, adjectives lo meeku chudochu, positive degree, comparative degree, superlative degrees అని ఉంటాయి మనకు. ఓకే, డిగ్రీస్ ఆఫ్ కంపారిజన్ మనం నేర్చుకుంటాం. We shall learn this in the degrees of comparison topic. Okay, she is more shorter than her brother. So here given adjective short, shorter, shortest, shorter, the shortest. Okay, she is more shorter than her brother. Here given underline under more shorter. So it is the wrong way. So what is the correct answer? She is the shorter than her brother. Shorter, the shortest. అంతేగాని more short అనేది అనొద్దండి. more shorter, most shorter అనేది లేదు. So it is the wrong way. What is the correct answer? She is shorter than her brother. అంటే ఆమె వాళ్ళ యొక్క బ్రదర్ కంటే పొట్టిగా ఉన్నది. నెక్స్ట్, as there are only few students, I can interact with them easily. As there are only few students, I can interact with them easily. Okay, where is the underline? The underline is under few. So the underline indicates you it is the error. సో మరి ఇక్కడ ఫ్యూ అనేది ఎర్రర్. మరి ఎలా వాడాలి? తక్కువ ఉన్నప్పుడు ఎఫ్యూ వాడాలి. ఎఫ్యూ అనేది సూటబుల్. సో we can write as there are only a few students, I can interact with them easily is the right answer. Understand? Next one, Everest is the most highest of all the mountains in the world. Once again, I read the sentence. Everest is the most highest of all the mountains in the world. So, where is the underline? Most highest. So, it is the wrong way. In the degrees of comparison, there are only 3 degrees are there: positive, comparative, superlative. Okay, what is the adjective used here? High. So higher, the highest. High is a positive degree. The comparative, higher. The superlative, the highest. So, but here given most highest. So there is no most highest అనేది ఉండదండి. The highest అనేది ఉండాలి. So we should write like Everest is the highest of all the mountains in the world. It is the right answer. So this is the way. Next one, my all friends are very active. My all friends are very active. So here given underline under my all friends. So it is the wrong way. What is the correct answer? How to say? All my friends are very active. All my friends very active is the correct sentence. Okay. Next one. Gandhi is more truthful than any other political leader. Gandhi is more truthful than any other political leader. Any other political leader is the error in this sentence. So, once again, see the question. Gandhi is more truthful than any political leader. Gandhi is more truthful than any political leader. So we can see underline under any political leader. So degrees of comparison lo any political leader undadandi. Any other comparative lo than any other, than many other, than some other ani manaku 3 types ఉంటాయండి. Any other రావాలి, many other, some other రావాలి. But here given only any. Here not given other. So it is the wrong sentence. So what is the correct answer? Gandhi is more truthful than any other political leader. So here the questions, the word other is missed. So we should write in the answer. Okay. Next one. This is taller than many buildings in Hyderabad. This is taller than many buildings in Hyderabad. So we can see the underline under many buildings. So in the degrees of comparison, there is no many buildings. There is no many. Many other is there. Any other is there. Some other is there. But many is not there. So we should write other with many. So many other. What is the answer? This is the taller than many other buildings in Hyderabad. Many other buildings in Hyderabad is the right answer. Next one. Raghu is my older brother. Raghu is my older brother. Okay, we can see underline under older. Okay, what is the meaning of the sentence? Raghu is my older brother means that Raghu anatadu మా యొక్క అన్నయ్య అని చెప్పాలి. సో అలా చెప్పాల్సి వచ్చినప్పుడు Raghu is my elder brother. Elder means పెద్దవారు, younger means చిన్నవారు. పెద్దవారు అని చెప్పాల్సి వచ్చినప్పుడు elder అని చెప్పాలి, older అని చెప్పాలి. So what is the correct answer? Raghu is my elder brother is the right answer. Okay. Next one. The streets of Hyderabad are wider than Warangal. Wider than Warangal. So where is the underline? The underline is under wider than Warangal. Wider than Warangal అనేది ఇక్కడ మిస్టేక్ అండి. So answer, see the answer. The streets of the streets of Hyderabad are wider than those of Warangal. Wider than those of Warangal అని చెప్పాలి. Okay. Next one. We are honest than they are. We are honest than they are. Okay. It is also degrees of sentence. మరి ఇది కంపారిటివ్ లో ఉండాలి. కంపారిటివ్ లో honest, more honest, next most honest, the most honest ఉండాలండి. So you are given only honest. So it is the wrong way. What is the correct answer? We are more honest than they are. We are more honest than they are. అంటే మేము వారికంటే చాలా నిజాయితీ పరులం. ఓకే, ఎక్కువ నిజాయితీ పరులం. నెక్స్ట్, see the errors in article starting. 50th one. You must eat yarn fruit daily. You must eat yarn fruit daily. Okay. Where is the underline? The underline is under yarn. So here given yarn. So what is the use of yarn? Yarn is always used before singular countable nouns which starts with the vowel sound. Okay? So here given fruit. Fruit is vowel sound or consonant sound? Fruit sound is a consonant sound. But here given yarn. Yarn is always placed before singular countable nouns which starts a vowel sound. But here given consonant sound. So what is the correct, what is the suitable article should be used here? A. Before consonant sounds we should use A. Before vowel sounds we should use A. Okay, here given consonant sound, that's why we should use A. So what is the right answer? You must eat a fruit daily. You must eat a fruit daily is the right answer. Okay, next Suma is an popular anchor. Suma is an popular anchor. Where is the underline? The underline is under yarn. So here given yarn. Yarn is error. Yarn is error. Why? Yarn is always used with the singular countable vowel sounds. Okay. So popular. The word is popular. Is it vowel sound or consonant sound? Popular is a consonant sound. What you are given? Yeah. So it is the wrong. We should use article A before popular. So what is our answer? Suma is a popular anchor is the right answer. Okay. Next one. 52. I waited for an hour. I waited for an hour. So where is the underline? The underline is under A, article A. So is it right way? No, it is wrong. Why? Because hour, H-O-U-R, hour. In this word there is a silent letter is there. What is that? H is the silent letter. H is the silent letter. So the pronunciation of the word is hour. Hour. Hour is a consonant. Hour is a vowel sound. Hour is a vowel sound. Before vowel sounds, we always use yarn, article yarn. But here given article A. So it is the wrong. So what is our answer? Before vowel sounds, we should always use article yarn. So our answer is I waited for yarn hour. I waited for yarn hour is the right answer. Okay, next one. Bring 5 dozens oranges and distribute them among the students. Okay, so you can see the underline under dozens. Okay, it is the error. So see 5 dozens. 5 dozens 5 dozen. 500 rupees 5,000 rupees 5,000 rupees. Don't say 5,000s, 500s, 5 dozens. Okay, 6,000s, 6 dozens, 600. So what is the correct answer? 5 dozen, 500, 5,000, 6 dozen, 600, 6,000, like that. Okay? What is our answer? Bring 5 dozen oranges and distribute them among the students is the right answer. Okay? Next one. Sun rises in east. Where is the underline? The underline is under sun and east. There are two underlines are there. The two underlines indicates you they are the errors. Okay? So what is the right answer? The sun rises in the east. Because before sun we should always use article the, and before directions east, west, south, north we should always use article the. So in the question there are two mistakes are there in two places. The article the is not given. So our answer is the sun rises in the east is the right answer. Next, North Indians take rotis for the lunch. North Indians take the rotis for the lunch. Where is the underline? The underline is under the lunch. So the lunch అని చెప్పదండి. లంచ్ ని లంచ్ పర్పస్ లో చెప్పాల్సి వచ్చినప్పుడు ఓన్లీ లంచ్ అని చెప్పాలి కానీ దా లంచ్ అని చెప్పదు. ఓకే? సో నార్త్ ఇండియన్స్ టేక్ రోటీస్ ఫర్ లంచ్ అని చెప్పాలి. సో డోంట్ యూస్ ఆర్టికల్ ద బిఫోర్ మీల్స్. ఓకే? Before breakfast, before lunch, before supper, before dinner, we do not use article the. Okay? What is our answer? North Indians take rotis for lunch is the right answer. Next, do you like to play violin? Do you like to play violin? So, it is the question. Where is the underline? The underline is under violin. So violin is a musical instrument. So in the articles we have learned before musical instrument we should always use article the. Okay? So here the article the is not given in the question. So see the answer. Do you like to play the violin? Is the answer. The violin is the answer. Next, onions cost rupees 20 kilogram. Onions cost rupees 20 kilogram. Okay? Where is the underline? The underline is under 20 kilogram. What is the meaning of the sentence? Okay? ఉల్లిగడ్డల యొక్క ధర అయింది 1 కిలోకు 20 రూపీస్ అనమాట. 1 కిలోగ్రామ్ రావాలి ఇక్కడ. అంటే ఏం రావాలి? ఏ కిలోగ్రామ్ అని రావాలి. బట్ ఆర్టికల్ ఏ ఈజ్ నాట్ గివెన్ హియర్. సో అవర్ ఆన్సర్ ఈస్ ఆనియన్స్ కాస్ట్ rupees 20. 1 kilogram is the answer, correct answer. Okay students, the remaining questions we shall learn in the next class. Thank you students. Thank you very much.